Erdogan has confirmed that Turkey did prevent Israel's President Herzog from using Turkish airspace in order to reach the UN climate talks in Azerbaijan this week. Turkey has not officially severed ties with Israel, but they remain deeply strained over the war with Hamas. Here's Erdogan explaining what happened.
We did not let the Israeli president use our airspace for his trip to Azerbaijan to attend the COP summit. We asked him to use alternatives, other spaces. We told him to go there using alternative ways, which he ended up using in the end. But whether he was able to go or not, I honestly don't know.
Well, with me in the studio this hour, Dr. Eytan Yanarocak is a Turkey expert at the Jerusalem Institute for Strategy and Security. Good to have you with us, Eytan. Some might say that was a pretty childish move on the part of Turkey.
I think, maybe you can tag this as a childish move, but we can both agree that it's an unprecedented move for the first time ever since the mutual recognition of these two states, Israel and Turkey, in 1949. For the first time ever, an Israeli official cannot pass through the Turkish airspace.
The president,
the president, and we are talking about the same president that normalized relations with Turkey. So these two gentlemen had to be like buddies. And at the same time, let us not forget our President Herzog, he has no political responsibilities. So, he cannot be blamed of this war in Gaza. And I think this is a very unfortunate move. And also it has another dimension as well. The visit was intended to Azerbaijan. So
Israel and
Azerbaijan are close allies. At the same time, Azerbaijan is considered as a sister state of Turkey. So it's not like, let me say, Israeli president wanted to pay a visit to Armenia that may anger Turkey. No, this is not the case. This was a friendly visit to an international conference that took place in Azerbaijan. But the Turkish president seeks to damage Israel's international legitimacy. And at the same time, he is very much irritated with this close relationship between him, between Israel and Azerbaijan. And therefore, it was a very important opportunity for him to bar the Israeli president to fly through Turkey's airspace.
Just quickly, is Erdogan putting pressure on the Azeris to cut ties with Israel?
Well, we all know that the Turkish Islamists are pressuring Erdogan so that Erdogan can stop the oil that it is pumped from Baku to Tbilisi and from Tbilisi to Ceyhan and from there to Israel. That particular line is damaging his popularity. And in every week, we can say in every week in Turkey, we are witnessing new demonstrations that people are pressuring Erdogan, so Erdogan could pressure Aliyev not to pump oil to Israel.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah, so this is also has a domestic politics dimension. Okay, this is creating a very important headache for Erdogan, but Azerbaijanis are not cooperating with him. Not much.
And what's happening with Hamas? Because Turkey was in damage limitation mode this week. They don't want to be seen to be hosting Hamas, but they're getting kicked out of Qatar, and some say that's inevitable. They will go to Turkey, as they have been before.
Well, even before, we may remember that we had 3 Israeli youngsters who were killed by the Hamas cells from Turkey. All of this killing was orchestrated by Salah Aruri, and then Salah Aruri was residing in Turkey. We all know that, according to international press, the Turkish government provided passports to Hamas terrorists. We all know that, so it's not something new. But the thing is, I think it would be very interesting to see how the new Trump administration will react to that. And in this regard, I would like to provide you a different perspective. I also would like to divert your attention to another area, to northern Syria. There we have the PYD-YPG organization, which is considered as a terrorist organization by Turkey, but not by the United States.
They were the allies of the West in defeating ISIS, of course. So
we are talking about like black and white, the exact opposite. So Turkey is saying to the United States, you are supporting PYD-YPG. In our eyes, this is a terrorist organization. On the other hand, we are supporting Hamas, and this is a terrorist organization in your opinion. So I think Turkey may use PYD-YPG. Turkey may use Hamas in order to get something concrete in northern Syria, so that maybe United States may detach from the Kurdish militias.
Oh, right, and there is a BBC report out which says that the water has been cut off for over 1 million people in the Kurdish area of Syria because of Turkish bombing.
Yeah. Needless to say, this report was not covered in the Turkish media. Nobody in Turkey knows about it. And even the people who came across with this report, they are blaming the Western media of being biased against Turkey. So, you know, when we have no news, there are no news.
We'll wait to see the protests, won't we, on the American campuses. All right, thank you very much,
Thank you.
Eytan. Great to have you with us as always.